Okay, we are theoretically live. Yay! Is this working? Do we have audio? Does everyone see things? Can everyone hear me? Oh god, I hid chat. Let's pop out chat. Okay. Now we're back. We should be good to go. Chat, let me know if there are audio issues. You guys can hear me, the game, my co-host. Co-host! Oh, we should introduce ourselves. Co-host, you go first.
There. My name is Joao. I work here at Magic Empire as development tester. And I'll be guiding and giving a little tips and hints for Colin. He'll be playing for us today, the new patch that we are preparing for 1.1.
Excellent. That was succinct. Perfect. I'm Colin. I'm the community manager. You might have seen me around in Discord and socials and Reddit. I'm all over the place. But now I'm on YouTube. Now we're here, and we're gonna play some of this patch. For reference, I have not played this at all. I mean, I've played Battle Shapers, but I have not played the new patch whatsoever. I have not done a daily run at all. I briefly looked at it to make sure it worked, and that's as far as I've gone. So this is all brand new for me. How many hours do you think you have in Battle Shapers?
Oh my. It's because sometimes we need to split some of the time between different computers and different hardware, sometimes different accounts. But it might be close to 2,500 hours or so.
Okay, that's a lot of hours.
Yeah. A lot of times it's actually doing very specific tests, so it's not really just playing around. It's very specific to any kind of features that we want to release. So the game is still open, right? So Steam is still counting as if I was playing, but yeah, should be around that time.
Great. So my 12 is really gonna do me wonders here on this one. And
It'll be fine.
And most of that 12 is me like free camming through the levels doing gameplay capture. Okay, so let's do this. I'm assuming I'm gonna be grabbing this stuff right off the bat, as this is my build for the run.
Yes.
After dashing, so I'm going to do this first run with no tips. I'm just going to blind this first run. And then you can silently judge me.
Exactly. Okay, that's fine.
Well,
I'll probably just drop some sounds like uh-oh or something like that, but you'll be fine.
Let's see.
To increase the tension.
You know what? I dash a lot. Let's go with that.
Okay.
Let's see. After combat, I regenerate shields. I mean, more health seems to help. I mean, I guess I shouldn't really be worried about dying. Although I might die. When you take down foes, you get 1 fortify. You know what? Sure. Nature core.
It's a good choice. It's a good choice.
Okay.
It's a defensive choice.
Foes killed by takedowns and air blades. Oh, okay. Falcon dive shoots air blades. You can now shoot short range air blades. Interesting. You know what this is. Okay, I'm gonna Shaper Hack. Forces an extra minor core enhancer. Yep, Zenta, that's exactly what's going on. Zenta is, yes, you'll be the jury. Override. Dash power-ups. The battery.
It is a mixed combo, right? Because you already have an enhancement. They help you out with damage every time that you dash. So if you time things properly, it can lead to some good damage like per second, right? Per moment.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see how this goes. Oof. Okay. Well, no judging me while I do this. You can judge me later. Oh god, I've usually done this. I usually play with God mode on while I'm doing gameplay capture. So I have not dodged lasers in a while.
Okay, good.
Okay.
So as you can see, you have some of the enemies that are marked, right?
Yeah.
You will see, you will get some points out of them. There you go. The whole idea is trying to get as much points as you can until the end of the run.
Gotcha.
Some
And
of
I
these
get
enemies are not marked, so they're there just to annoy you.
Oh, lovely. You get extra points for time and health at the end?
Yes, you also get some additional points if you have remaining time, and the more health that you have at the end, more points as well.
Excellent. Me glancing at chat going, oh wait, no, things are shooting at me. I cannot do both. Not currently.
The other weapon that you have, that one, is very interesting because you can sort of spread out some of the burning condition, and they will start ticking down the health like passively for you.
Interesting. Okay. Well.
And then you can do a dash and do a big damage with the shotgun.
Okay. Well, I gotta keep moving. Can't glance around.
Yeah.
Timer keeps going.
I'm also reading.
Oh, well, wait. What is this? What am I doing here? Nothing. Am I supposed to go this way?
Yeah. Look on your left side.
That's right, yeah. I forgot about
You have an additional challenge behind, but there you go. Now you open this passage. You can do a jump. Oops. It's over there, yeah.
There we go.
Nice. And then, yeah, there you go. Now you can open the door.
Great.
Zenta, I'll need to make sure if I were to make an educated guess right now, it will increase the maximum at the end. I am not really sure if that's the design intention. So if it is actually giving points, I'll need to talk with the designers and see if it's a bug or if it's unintended, right? Unintended behavior that we want to keep. There you go, nice.
I'm not entirely terrible.
No, you're fine. You're keeping your health above the maximum. I mean, at the maximum, which is great to start. And up. A quick tip about the ability that you have, the kinetic turret, is that the turrets, you need to be close to them for them to actually shoot.
Okay.
So it's not something just spread out and it be like a kind of a passive source of damage. You need to stick around and protect the area for it to help you out. But it is a huge damage. It helps a lot to stay around it.
Okay.
Nice. And boom.
I want big rocket launcher. I haven't actually used the Megaton yet. I've just seen it. I haven't actually used it yet.
That one, if you want to check pauses and menus, it will not count towards your time. So if you want to reread or check any kind of stuff that you acquired, you can safely do so. The rocket launcher has a modifier that increases its damage, but also consumes credits. So you have a big boosting damage, and you also have this pulling effect that makes every enemy sort of group. But it will cost you credits that you might want at the end of the run.
Fair enough. So how long have you been working on Battle Shapers?
Oh, it's been... I'm entering my second year now. I believe it's like 1 year and 8 months or something around that. It's been a while. I've also did some I also worked for the Battle Shapers project before I entered the company itself. So if I count that, is more than 2 years now.
There you go.
But then the team was super welcoming, and I was like, huh, you know what? Seems an interesting job prospect. I think I want to go there. There you go. Nice. A lot of takedowns, which is some additional points, right?
Ooh, excellent. Yeah, what gets me extra points?
So for the combat part, you will get 7 points if you just straight up kill the enemies without any additional effort. But if you actually get to execute a takedown, you get 10 points. And after several combat rooms, they will pile up. It can mean the difference between some a rank, right? At the end, as soon as you understood the whole layout, you're just fighting for like 5 extra points for.
Should be doing
10
rifts?
Rift will award you points as well.
Sure.
Any kind of challenge that you undertake, it will grant additional points and rewards, right? If you are succeeded.
Yeah, let's.
And into
real thing is whether I succeed or not.
And today, see, there's a little gimmick over there because you cannot be hit more than 3 times. But there's an enemy there that can hit very fast, which is a real challenge. You're evading, nice. Okay.
Oh, bad retaliation.
Yeah, it's never a good time. Oh, nice evade.
Thank you.
That was really cool.
No laser turret. Bad laser turret.
Mm-hmm.
Well, at least you can't hit
And
me
I
up
have
here. You can, though. Oh, God. This is much more intense than what I record for Mimo. Those Mimo episodes.
The flaming fields are like...
Yeah, slightly more stressful. Die.
Wow. It gets so close sometimes.
Oh, shit.
Oh, no way.
Okay, I'm sweating.
Is it the last chance?
Oh, wearing a sweater.
There you go! From the jaws of defeat, you pull yourself out. Nice.
Shit. Oops. Fuck. I'm trying stuff out. I've been still just fiddling around with all the gear in the game. There's so many weapons and abilities. I'm constantly like, what actually should I be using? Now where am I going?
And the combinations, right? It's a lot. Even nowadays, we find
and do things and still learning what the best combos are.
Yeah, it takes some time. It takes a while.
So you mentioned you've been on the team for a couple years. Did you know I worked on the game back in 2021?
Really? No,
Yes,
I did not.
I actually did the logo design for the game.
Oh, that's pretty interesting. Yeah, all of the part was already pretty set up when I came here, right? So
Yeah.
there was a lot of effort before I joined the company. When I joined, it was already a pretty established game. It was more in the polishing part and finalizing the product, right? Before releasing to the public, for sure. But it was already a pretty big game and a pretty big project already with a lot of people involved. That's pretty cool.
I worked on it when it was still called Proto Rogue, the original concept name for it.
Yeah, the working title, yeah. We still have some files here written as Proto Rogue. It's very hard to give up on the naming conventions. Luckily, when I entered, it was already Battle Shaper, so to me it's really easy. But there's a lot of small code names that we used before that's still pretty much engraved on the devs.
That'll do it.
Grammar. Nice. Okay. Yeah. Something that's a little complicated right now is that you have two slower guns, right?
I was realizing that. I want something fast. It's all shotguns.
Yeah. It's a good idea, but personally, I like to have one a little more slower with a lot of damage.
Yeah.
And either one that's really fast that can just spread around the damage, or that can set up a big combo. So, for example, spreading a lot of vibro and then killing one by one, you can pretty much kill an entire room in very little time.
Nice.
Or for bosses, for example, you can set up damage by reaching 9 stacks of burning, which will double then your damage for the next few seconds, right? So it's pretty cool to set a lot of burning stacks and then switch into a shotgun or to an accelerator, which is a charge gun that we have.
I have a controversial question for you.
Okay.
What is your go-to core?
Tricore has a place in my heart, especially when we were developing. And I really like it. It can change so much of your playstyle. We have one enhancement that doubles your hunter's mark, but also doubles the cooldown. So setting up those big plays with a pyro turret in the middle of the enemies, or with pyro SMG, the flamethrower that you have a few seconds ago, and really just dishing all of the hunter's mark on a boss, it's pretty fun. But then you also have the overkill refactor, which turns your overkill into a high power piercing laser, right? And you have all of the benefits from piercing multiple enemies and creating additional damage per enemy pierced. And it's pretty cool, but competitively, and I know someone in the chat that will be very happy that I say about it, is the wind core. Wind core is just too much. Yeah, it allows you so much maneuverability through the map. If you want to go fast, if you need an extra step to evade, that is a lot. And of course, you have long distance takedowns, which recharge your shields at a long distance. That is invaluable. All other cores you need to get close.
I'm just gonna take a minute and breathe now that I'm in the safety of.
Yes, get close to the shop. So the timer pause.
There we go. Yeah.
There
Okay, Huck, what do you got for me? Huck and Holly.
Okay, it's okay. It's okay.
Oh, I love Thunder
Breathe.
Snap.
Breathe.
How much money do I have? Oh, there it is. I do like the Crimson Repeater too. Our minor core. What do you think? What do you suggest?
Yeah. I really like the Thunder Snap, but at this point, you want to dish out more damage. Because you already have an ability that helps you out with shields if you need. And as I said, with core, you have a lot of ability of regenerating shields at a distance, so you don't need to put yourself in harm's way. So shield-wise and defensive-wise, you're fine. So the ability I wouldn't purchase. Crimson Repeater, yeah. This will be a little challenge, and you still have to reroll tokens, huh? You can still reroll the shop if you want.
Yeah,
just take a look on additional stuff. Personally, I would like to keep the storm color.
Yeah, me too.
Because it can actually pierce the boss, reflect on a wall, and come back and deal additional damage.
Actually, also, Amy in the chat is right. This is supposed to be a no-tip run, so I'm ignoring you.
Oh wow!
No
Called
tips.
out on
No
the
tips.
spot.
I'm taking Thundersnap because I like it. Actually, no, I do need the shields from Bulwark, possibly.
Silence in the radio right now.
Let's see. Is the boss the end?
Yes.
Okay.
As soon as you finish the boss or get killed by the boss, the run ends.
Okay. Yeah, let's not assume I'm going to beat the boss. Let's re-roll. We got a couple tokens to use. Shock rifle, stun grenade. I'm just going to get the core hands, but let's just make do with what I got and see how this goes.
Mm-hmm.
Vaulting causes 2 Deadeye. Interesting. Hitting of the foe with Falcon Dive. The reflect boss arenas are small and things bounce around a lot. It's not a bad. Although one of my guns already bounces.
Yeah, this particular enhancer would not help much with the pulse rocket launcher.
I'm going with the Falcon Dive. Let's see how this goes. I don't know. Okay. Let's see if I live, let alone. Also, Zenta is asking if you are Fuji in the Discord, and yes,
That's me. Yep,
yes,
that's my.
Yes, I'm Colin everywhere, so I'm easy to find. But... Okay, breathe in. Let's go.
You can do this.
Hey, buddy. Hi, Strike Mantis. Long time no see. God, I've been doing the visualizers for the soundtracks, and God, their music in this game is...
Yep. Don't forget, after your dash, you'll do additional damage, huh?
Yeah.
Me, you evaded the laser. Ooh, shields are down. Nice.
That was a lot all at once.
Okay. Yeah. Oof. Yeah, during the laser stage, you really need to just evade. It's very hard to connect damage while evading. Nice.
Oh, hello.
Yeah.
My shield's back, please. Thank you. I need those.
Okay, you're surviving, you're surviving. you want to try to align the enemies, the rocket can actually pierce all of them.
Makes sense.
If it's easy, sometimes it gets a little hard. And now the second stage begins.
Bad laser.
Mm-hmm. And now you have like 2 targets to keep track.
I know.
Fragmented can be painful sometimes.
Wind core is I can't. The double jump saves me at my ass so many goddamn times.
Additionally, you also have the wall ride ability, huh? If you're close to a wall, you can keep yourself sort of in the air because of it.
Yeah,
It helps a lot sometimes.
that's true too. God, Strike Man, just let me breathe.
Nope.
My shields? No, no, there goes the shield we just grabbed.
Nice. Some shield's back, but some shield's gone.
You know what? It's a little give and take.
Mhm.
Little shields for them, little shields for me, you know. Oh, God. Gosh. God damn it.
Laser.
I mean, not language. Can I swear? I don't know. That's why I stream. I don't care. We can swear. This is an adult stream. We're all grown-ups here. Oh, no. No, not retaliation now. No, don't get your turret back. I just killed him.
You take some seconds before they detach.
Oh, this is not gonna go well.
There. Yes. What a shit.
Oh. Okay, well, I'm sweaty now.
It was the laser. I was seeing the laser coming. When they detach, I was like, okay,
Oh.
at some point they will be in separate parts of the room
Oh.
and the laser will come.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's collect
It's
ourselves. Let's
Yes.
take a moment here.
And the lessons learned, right?
Yes.
Now we know what we have in front, so we might want to keep certain weapons. We want to drop other weapons. And another feature that we can try a little more, it's actually the transferring of the mods. We do have some equipment that if you don't want to take the whole weapon with you, you can either recycle it completely and get some credits back in order for you to purchase a second core or purchase another weapon at the shop at the end of the run. Or we can transfer the mods and make the weapons that we have a little more powerful, with sometimes an additional projectile, sometimes additional damage. As your ability had, you can create some shields out of it, right?
That makes sense. See, this is I am pretending to know nothing about the game, so that way someone who doesn't know anything about the game could be introduced to it through me. That's my strategy here. I remember how to extract things. Okay, well.
Okay, take a breath. It's okay.
That's okay. That didn't go terribly.
No.
Until the boss.
No, in the boss, you kept yourself for a very long time. That's fine. You know the moveset. You're a little more familiar with the movement, so
Yeah.
it's good. A second try will always be better.
Okay. How helpful was that? Of course, an extra minor core. I'm gonna go for that one, actually.
Those would be my two options. Either I would go for an extra core enhancer or an additional weapon. Because the additional weapon, again, either it's going to give you a powerful weapon for you to wield, or it's going to give you an additional mod, which can also help you out a lot.
Okay. Well, I don't like being close to people. That's bad. The dashing... This did help, I think. But the precision hits, a lot of things are precision hits, especially with the shotgun.
Yes, especially when you have spread out damage, like the major enhancer that you picked before. You will turn your wind blade into a scatter shot blade. So it's very easy for you to actually land those precision hits. And the shotgun, of course. What else do we have there?
I mean, Phoenix Protocol seems tempting just because I died last time.
It's a good idea if you want just to at least try to land the additional
Yeah, I'm going to take it just in case.
For completing, that's fine.
I'm not confident in my ability to live. Interesting. Having proximity increased damage is more reliable than precision, says Senta, which makes sense. That does make sense. I will work my way towards that. So you think Scattershot Blade is the one I should do?
Yeah, I really like, especially in a fast kind of run like this. The Scatter Shot deals additional damage, helps you out land more of those takedowns as well, right? Which gives you additional points. Okay. We do have other builds that are very interesting for the longer turn, where you can spread out. For example, we didn't see the vibro damage there. The enhancement that throws additional wind blades when you execute a takedown, it's very good for vibro builds, because out of nowhere, after spreading some of the vibro throughout the room, you start seeing a lot of enemies being exposed. And now they start taking themselves out very quickly, which is a good idea. But then again, the knowledge of the builds that you can run helps you out.
Oops. You know what? That was fast. I'll take it. Hello.
Shields will recover pretty quickly. There, I was going to say about the turret. Nice. Stick somewhat close to it, and it will help you out a lot.
Makes sense. Should be making sure my uptime on that turret is a lot higher than it currently is. I keep forgetting about it.
Yeah, with the grinders around you, it is pretty hard. You have one enemy that pretty much takes away your control over a certain portion of the map, and the other one that forces you to move. So yeah, it's not an easy challenge. Get your turret, try to keep beat up as much as possible.
Thank you for reminding me. It does probably help. Oops. Okay.
Nice.
Razor Talon, Falcon Precision, or Reflective Coating. I feel like I ran into this last time. What did I pick last time? I picked Falcon Precision, which didn't help me that much.
I believe it was. Yeah.
Razor Talon, vaulting. Is that just me jumping over an enemy in general, or I can't remember, is vaulting like a specific thing?
It is almost like jumping over an enemy, but it will actually trigger the vaulting action. When you get very close to the enemy and then jump. You will do a slightly higher jump when you do that. You need to be very close and do a jump.
Okie dokes.
You
you know
sort
what?
of try to jump around it, above it. You can
Literally
also
vaulting.
try re-rolling, yeah?
Yeah, you know
You
what?
still have one reroll token.
I'm gonna reroll, just out of curiosity.
Mhm.
Airblade slow foes, dash reflex projectiles, all helpful. All attacks on victim have a chance to be critical hit. Breaks critical chance.
I do
Dash
love
one.
myself a break 2.0. But again, if you go for a very damagey kind of build, you're giving up on some of the defense, right?
Yeah.
Having enemies slow down can help you a lot if they start piling up too much on the boss. The boss, after some time, it will create some level of resistance to your crowd controls, like slow.
That makes sense.
But you can try forcing some out of it and giving yourself a little more time, but the boss can get resistant to that.
All DPS, all the time.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep the turret. The turret seems to be the way to go.
Yeah. That mod uses elemental, right? So it increases your elemental proficiency with that ability. But if you don't want the ability nor the mod, you can also recycle it
The last one.
and get a little of the credits.
I'm not gonna get this
back.
I already forgot what the last one was. Oops.
Oh, no way. What a shame.
Oh yeah, I hear a little delayed behind me. I was like, where is that last one? Oops. Oh well. Moving on with my life.
At least there's not that many enemies.
This is true.
There you go.
Oops.
Now you know your way around. There you go.
Okay. Round 2. Do this.
Spreading out the burning through enemies. It's very cool. Don't forget your ability. A lot of takedowns.
There was an enemy there briefly. He appeared and then he disappeared.
Good.
No.
Recycle.
Oh, right, yes. Good reminder. Although I didn't have to dash back there. But I always
You will be back to that room, regardless. Oh, you don't need to dash backwards.
Yeah. the delay is very funny, because you're like, don't forget the gun, and I'm like, ah, and then you're like, wait, don't. It's okay, it's fine.
For these additional rooms, we always go back to the previous room that splits the way, right?
That's me forgetting that mechanic.
Nice. And since this ability also pierces enemies, as soon as they start piling on you, you get just additional damage. It's just very effective against clusters of enemies.
Give me room to breathe.
Boom. Abilities up. Nice.
The delay makes it like, you're like, oh, your ability's up, and then I've already used it.
Yeah.
But if you do tell me to use it, and I haven't used it yet, that means I really need to use it. The devil.
forget a pyro weapon as well.
Ah, yes. Shotgun is just so fun.
Mm-hmm. We had a rework on the shotgun recently, and the feeling of it is one of my favorite weapons right now.
Okay, let's see if I can do this again.
You can. So just for context, be very, very careful about the pyro fields that the pyronauts can leave. Those ones can just take
Every
your
tick
3
is...
chances.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's very, very fast. Moving sideways always helps. They will try to predict a little your movement, but yeah, it helps a lot. Nice. Almost over, huh? And you haven't took a single damage yet.
Aha!
Did I curse you?
Nope.
There you go.
Stun grenade, bulwark. Neither! I shall continue with my turret. My turret is very helpful. I should not have abandoned the turret
A
before.
small hint, the turret with the shields, it's very, very good.
Yeah, that tracks. Okay. Where am I going? I wish the teleporter had a little icon that popped up for talking about
Right.
wishes.
Yeah. If I remember correctly, he had. Maybe we lost along the way. I should definitely go back and check.
That's also fair.
Let's go bug reporting.
Sometimes stuff gets lost along the way. That's game development.
Just melted that grinder down.
This game is very satisfying. But even if I did not work on it, which I didn't for a long time, I would still be very pro Battle Shapers.
Given the time, right? Yeah. Sometimes when the workload is a little low, I just play a little while trying to get some of the bugs to reproduce, of course, right? But I'm just there, no cheats, nothing, just playing along and seeing if I can beat a previous score or play a little faster with the Phantom Code mechanic all turned on, or some of my favorites turned on only. It is pretty fun.
Okay. Also, this is a very every time I go through the Gravity Gardens, I'm always like, there's just a lot of oranges everywhere. A lot of orange-based economy. Oh,
I like breaking the pumpkins, especially if they're behind the glass or behind a wall or something like that. I'll just throw a grenade and see breaking.
Okay. I'm gonna stick with the turret.
All right.
I'm gonna get this core enhancer. I think is what I'm gonna do.
You do have 460. This can get you 2 enhancers.
Yeah.
Up to 2 enhancers, right?
Yeah. Let's go for... I mean, that does happen often. That happens often, too.
Yeah.
You know, let's go for... Let's... We got some defense. Let's go for a little more attack. Let's re-roll this again. And so I can grab another one of these. So how much stays the same between each of the seeds? Like the daily run, how much is the store this is the same, the pickups are the same, the starting equipment's the same?
You say in between the seeds generated each day?
Yes, yeah. What's like static on the daily run?
Oh, nothing. Everything changes between one day and the other.
Oh, sorry, I should say like what changes from every day to day? Maybe that's the question. Is like Sorry, I'm phrasing my question poorly. Oh, it's but on doing the same daily run multiple times, what stays the same between those multiple runs on the same day? There you go. I got there.
Yeah, without looking too much under the hood so we don't break the magic, there is a sequence that will be kept going, but some of the choices that you do can lead you to different paths. So the path is always the same. If you make the same choices, it will always remain the same. But depending, maybe some of the choices can veer a little the choices that you have. So
gotcha.
in general, there is a certain limit. So a Prehensor might never show up on a specific run, on a specific seat. But yeah, some small changes are still intended to happen, because that's what Battle Shapers is mainly about this choice and about this ability of you taking these decisions and making a better build. But it doesn't change a lot, because we still want to have some level of consistency in between the players, right? We don't want a player having access to a godly kind of build and another player that's not as intense in the game not even being able to compete. So we have a level of consistency, but it still changes a little based on the player's choice. It's not RNG, which is mainly the idea of the regular runs, right? The regular runs is trying getting better at knowing what can come to you and trying to find it, but the RNG still takes place and try to mix up with the runs. You're doing way faster this time, huh? You're already half of his health.
Going slightly better.
Oh. Oh, I didn't see the Paranaught behind it.
Shield. Okay. Oh, thank God.
See? You
There we
did
go. That went better that time.
it! Nice. By completing the challenge, you already get a lot of points.
Amazing.
The more help that you have, you also gain additional points, and for the time, you get additional points. So
My 19
basically
health.
completing the run, nah, it's fine. I mean, it's completed.
Yep.
You're basically double your previous score. Now it's the test. You try it again, one more run.
Perfect.
Get a little better on the timings. Now you know even more the kind of weapons that work out better for you. And yeah.
The Raging Blaze,
Keep
I'm
trying
quite a
to
fan of.
score.
That little flamethrower pistol is...
Mm-hmm.
Mwah. Love that thing.
It is a great setup. A quite powerful weapon with the battering ram. If you get up close and you connect all of the fragments of the weapon, it is a lot of damage.
Mm-hmm.
And the burning ticking the health down and doubling the damage as soon as you reach the meltdown stage. It is practice. That's half of the charm of Battle Shapers, is that the possibility of overcoming the challenges right there.
Mm-hmm.
It's just getting a little better on the timing of the challenges.
Hey, I'm also still in 5th. Okay, well, I don't think I'm gonna get to first. Let's be real.
Yeah.
But with the time left in the stream, let's do one more and see if I can't get.
Okay.
Fourth. Let's see if I can't beat Kitsune.
Let's go.
I just need to take less damage. How much?
Yeah.
How many am I?
The points.
Yeah. Oh, it's good. How much does time affect score?
I would need to double check with the designers about it.
Because I've been trying to go fast, but
I
wonder if trying to weigh my what's the thing here. Okay, so we're going all in on. Okay, so the modifier on the battering ram that won't work on Raging Blaze, right? The multi-shot.
Say that again. I didn't understand the question.
Okay, 1 point. Thanks, Bastian. 1 point per second remaining. Makes sense.
There you go.
The battering ram, the modifier, it doesn't work on Raging Blaze, right? Because that's not its projectiles don't have multi-shot.
No, it does. If you kill it, you will basically you will be able to see, but it's very close to each other. There will be 2 streams of flame going out.
Okay, well, bye battering ram.
It is an idea, yeah. You can also try, and for some of the challenges, I did that, and it's very helpful for building one very powerful weapon instead of having 2 quite good weapons.
Yeah. I'm gonna give that a shot.
It's a good idea. I didn't try that one. Might come up very, very interesting.
And also, does the fire pistol? I already just forgot its name. The flamethrower pistol. What is it called? Raging Fire.
Is Crimson Repeater.
Or yeah, the one I'm using, the flamethrower one. I guess the SMG, the fire SMG.
Oh, the SMG is Raging Blaze.
Yes, Raging Blaze. Does it get precision hits?
If I recall correctly, yes.
Okay, so that might be maybe Circuit Buster is what I go. But Cluster Mite is, you know what? I'll make Senta happy. We'll do Cluster Mite. I'll pick the Zen.
Yeah, Cluster Mite is pretty powerful, and as he said, it's more reliable, right?
Yeah.
Circuit Buster, if you're very confident on your aim and very confident on looking at the precision points, might come up on top, but yeah.
Phoenix.
Oh yeah, you had Phoenix Protocol in the last run.
I did. I don't think I actually ended up using it.
No, but you were on top of it. You have a lot of chances to. It's not only 19 health.
This is true. Making some decisions on my own. Let's see what we got here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go Shattersharp Blade again. And we're gonna go. I'm going all in on this pistol, on this SMG, I should say. This fire SMG. Okay. If we haven't considered it yet, we should give a bonus for using the starter pistol through the entire run.
That's an idea.
Yeah,
for sure.
That would be a fun. Because we already had the achievement for like beating the whole game with it. It'd be fun if you got some bonus points.
Yeah.
For going through with just this guy. Because also that I could see Senta being like, no. Challenge for you, haha.
And actually, the starting pistol can become quite powerful as well. Of course, the run is limited. You don't have that many mods to put into it. But I can see, depending on the seed, you can come with very, very interesting mods for like kinetic weapons. Or even if you just set it up, additional damage on burning enemies, and then you just use the flamethrower just to start the burning, and then you just shoot, because the rate of fire for the pistol is quite good. The reloading time is quite good. It's a solid weapon.
That's fair.
It lacks some of the additional piercing capabilities or ricocheting capabilities of other weapons, but it is a good weapon after all.
Where is that last enemy? There he is.
So you're trying the chest again.
Okay. You know what? I'm going all in on this. Oh yeah, the chest again. I'm going all in on this. Okay.
If it eases your worriness about the boss, again, the Kinarator with the shield mods are just too much. I do believe that with that combo, you will not have that much trouble
That makes
keeping
sense.
yourself alive. And this is half of the fun of the game mode, is being able to predict some of your outcomes. So the theory crafting behind it for each day renews, and you can start thinking, hey, what about this multi-shot on the shotgun? Maybe I don't want on the shotgun. Maybe I want on the rocket launcher that I'm going to have it after, which is super fun. It takes like the player's knowledge of the game to a whole new level, because now you know you will get these kind of weapons and you can test them out. It's not only trying to find them through RNG or through the Shaper requisitions, it's pretty much guaranteed for you. If you keep doing similar choices, you will keep getting similar rewards.
That makes sense.
To me, it's half of the charm.
It's super neat to reward the knowledge that way.
Mm-hmm.
Because yeah, I can imagine like memorizing what modifiers and extractors or like what I should extract and what. Yeah,
Right,
you can like.
right.
There's some. It feels like there's a limited but deep pool to play with in the daily run.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, personally, I believe that the regular runs, the story mode, if I may say, are the best way of understanding what each weapon is, what each mod gives you, because it has a more linear progression. You start getting more and more rare weapons and more rare mods in a more paced manner, so you have time to understand what each does, and after that you understand what they do, and you just have a set amount of choices, and you're like, oh yeah, maybe if that mod that I know will work with this weapon, and I know that we have the 3 elements, Pyro, Vibro, and Pulse, I can try doing a build with all 3 of them. I want them to trigger very often, and this is the idea of this run. But at that point, it will be very interesting for you to already know, okay, Meltdown increases damage, EMP stuns enemies, Vibro creates an explosion around the enemy that reached 9 stacks.
That
And
does
then
help.
you start, going more to this theory crafting, right? Look at during these challenges, it was a little easier to see the double flamethrower.
Yeah, now that I'm getting that, very handy. Okay.
No damage again, huh?
I'm learning to extract things more. Thing I forget constantly.
Yeah.
Also, Zenta,
A hint?
congrats on 1495.
Yeah. I cannot. The scores that I did, I was super proud. I was like, oh my god, maybe I pushed too hard. Maybe players will see, wait, why is this guy going so high? Is he using something else? And then they're like, no,
Nope.
I've already beat, and I'll beat it again.
Yeah, never underestimate Zenta is what I've learned.
Exactly. It's hard to keep track. But yeah, it was I had a very good run, and Zenta is just constantly doing good runs. It's pretty interesting what players come up with.
Push us to be better.
Mm-hmm. Just the beginning, since I'm usually lurking on Discord. I'm the guy that do a lot of the bug reporting, the bug reproductions, right? So I need to read a lot and ask for additional information, and people just come up with. I remember very vividly at the beginning of the game, someone said, "Hey, as soon as you do all of your dashes for the overkill, you still have a few seconds to punch the enemy and make sure that it has break before the overkill hits." And I was like, I am testing this game professionally. I am working on this game, and I did not count it for that. And I was like, wow, okay, I need to respect the effort that these guys put in. And since then, I always do it. I always finish my overkill close to an enemy in order to punch it, and the break is in. So satisfying.
Gonna do that trick again. Get my 2 upgrades. This is going better. Compared to my first run, this is going better. Yeah, you know what? Use all my tools. Okay, Strike Mantis, round 3.
Yes, and sometimes I just sit back and relax, take a deep breathe.
Every time.
I don't think how you guys get them. And I'll just like, you know what? Let's go back to work. I just need to work.
I feel like I'm bullying Strike Mantis this time rather than the other way around.
Yeah. Oh my, the evasion right in front of him. Don't forget the ability when you can.
Oh, he's dead already.
Ah!
Now that's how you do a boss run.
Nice.
That went so much better. I'm so less sweaty.
That was a perfect progression. On the first time, you had it close, but you got defeated. Second time, took a lot of damage. Now you even have shields back.
I have full health at that end of that.
Look at that,
fight.
1,000 points, 1,200 points.
Hey, there we go.
Nice. Really, really cool.
Yeah, see, and that's just the magic of getting the right build, putting stuff together.
And I'll be honest, I did not try putting the multi-shot on the Raging Blaze, and it was super, super effective. I was always setting up the meltdown and then going down with the shotgun, but you were super fast. Usually I like to run with one weapon if I have other means of reloading.
Yeah.
There are some enhancers that help with that, maybe Surge, maybe weapons that don't actually use reload, like kunais and the hammer. Then or the corrupted accelerated that I know Zenta is very, very fond of.
That makes sense. Mirror shot turret, putting that shield on that ability also helped me just face tank the end boss, because I was just like, I'm getting my shields back, I'm fine.
It's a lot. Because it shoots an enemy, it can pierce through the enemy, and as soon as it hits a wall, it will reflect back.
Yeah.
So it's very easy for you to hit 2 or 3 enemies per shot, which is 2 or 3 shields per shot. And it shoots, I don't know, around 15 shots. It's a lot of shields. Especially if they're piling up, oh, it's even more.
Well, my goal was to beat Kitsune, and I beat Kitsune.
There you go. That's really cool.
Ink better watch out. Maybe after the stream I'll see if I can't get this a little higher too.
It's really
this
cool.
was a blast. I had a lot of fun doing
Congrats, Colin. That's really cool. That real improvement from the first run. Wow.
Yeah, I think it's
So
just
much more
this stream's
familiar.
been a great example of just like how fun the daily run is, and I keep calling it daily run. I should call it daily challenge. Let's get our branding in order.
Yeah.
But yeah, super fun. I really enjoyed learning all the different like intricacies of the. It's funny because I was saying to Zenta, I think in Discord, like the daily challenge is a great way for people to try out, like to experience more end game battle shapers early, in a way. I feel like I haven't really focused as much on like synergy the little bits I've played so far. It's mostly just been picking up cool stuff and going, what does this do?
Yep.
So it's like it's a nice little bite-sized sort of version of this, which is really fun.
Yeah, I was super excited for the daily challenge because some of the players gave us the feedback of they wanted to be able to practice a little more with the bosses, but they didn't want to do a full run to reach the boss. Right here, of course, there are changes in how the boss behave depending on the order that you face them. But it's a bite-sized kind of training for the movement and understanding what each does.
Oh, I could definitely see like if I got stuck on a boss later, I'd be like, oh, let's do daily challenge, get a couple like kick the tires on the thing, shake off the dust, and see what I can do.
Cool.
This is great. Does anyone, before we wrap up, does anyone else have any other questions in chat before we end the stream? Let the delay happen. I haven't even been paying attention. How many? Who is in chat? I've been very busy not looking at chat.
You was Zenta, Amy, Bastien was also in.
Amazing. Lovely.
Else?
Well,
Nice.
This will be archived, so I'll share when the archive goes up as well. And yeah, I don't have much longer left on my time with Battle Shapers is coming to a close very soon. It'll be my last week on the game next week.
Yeah. It was really good having you with us and sharing, because community management, it's something that really takes some time and some effort to put into it. So it's really cool to have you in the project with us. Yeah. Again, right? Now I know
Yeah.
that you were here
4 years
before.
ago. Yeah.
Yeah.
Before I go, maybe I'll share some of the early logo concepts I did.
Nice. That's really cool.
In the Discord or something. Maybe that sounds like a Twitter post I'll make. And but yeah, maybe, who knows? Maybe once Joe, do you want to do the? You should do streams of this, the daily run, every so often. That would be fun.
Yep.
That should be fun. You could like, if you could do a dual stream with Zenta, both of you competing at the same time.
It would be really cool. I'm not super good on the camera, but we can try. We can come up with something.
Yeah.
It would be interesting.
Absolutely. Well, this was a blast, literally.
Nice.
And this is great. Thank you everyone for watching. And I can't promise this will happen again, but keep an eye out for more news and updates and all that stuff. I'm sure 1.1 we're gonna take some feedback and stuff and make some changes before it comes out, but we'll have a solid day for you guys soon. And yeah, this is really fun.
Really cool.
I would say subscribe to our channel, but I mean, yeah, subscribe to our channel. There's gonna be more soundtrack stuff that goes up for absolutely sure. I have a whole soundtrack to get visualizers up for, so yeah, this is great.
Nice.
Okay, I'm gonna press the stop streaming button now. Cool. See you folks, and have a good weekend.